Ahoy and welcome back once again to I Like Watches. My name's Gary. I like watches, and you're here watching this because you like watches too, and I strongly suspect you like high spec, high quality, affordable watches, just like me. And where is the best place to find these watches? AliExpress, of course. And when is the best time to buy AliExpress watches? During one of the 4 big sales that happens every year. And there is a massive end of summer sale starting soon. It feels like we've only just gone into summer. But anyway, if you're considering picking up a watch from AliExpress anytime soon, now is the time to be doing your homework. And to help you on your way, I've compiled a list of what I consider to be the top 10 hottest picks on AliExpress right now from 8 different brands. If during the next few minutes you see anything you like, I've put some affiliate links in the video description. Use those links to head over to AliExpress, pop the watches in your basket. When you check out during the sale, you'll get hopefully a decent price, and I'll benefit from a little bit of commission. So if you end up using my links, thank you very much. Right, let's kick things off with an Addies dive. And I reviewed this watch fairly recently, and the feedback from you guys was, very positive. It was this particular version that I featured with the green dial, gold accents. It's also available in black and blue. For me though, the green and gold version is the pick of the bunch. It houses the Miyota 8215. That's not my first pick for an affordable automatic movement, but it's okay. Sapphire crystal, AL coating, 316L stainless steel. At this particular store, it's currently listed for $101, but I've collected the coupons, and prior to the sale starting, I can buy it for $92. If you can pick this up for anywhere close to $70, I think it's going to be an absolute steal. Here's another watch that I've reviewed, well, not that recently, a little while ago. I'll try and find that review and link it again in my video description. Beautiful mother of pearl dial. This is a Sea Stern. I've not featured too many Sea Sterns, but those that I have handled and reviewed, very nice quality. This one houses the NH34. Incredible specifications, as you would expect. They've sold a decent number as well. 138 sold at this particular store. Right, I've collected all the coupons and I've now checked out, and I'm being offered this watch for $207, which is a decent price, but I'm hoping you'll be able to pick this one up for around $180 in the sale. Third watch, and I don't do this very often, but I haven't reviewed this watch. I usually only ever show watches in videos like this that I've handled and reviewed, but I have handled a number of Bowdery watches, so I know they're decent quality, and this one has proven to be an incredibly popular watch, a titanium field watch. They've sold 223 of these at the Bowdery Watch official store. It houses the NH35. You can see the clasp looks to be milled, or fairly solid at least. Some tritium tubes on the hands and on the dial, I think. Currently listed for $170. I've collected coupons and all that sort of stuff. I'm now able to pick it up for $150, which again is a decent price, but if you can get $20 off that during the sale, well, it looks to be a pretty decent deal, doesn't it? Now, this particular IXDAO appears in my videos, or my top 10 AliExpress watch videos, a lot. And that's because during the sales, it's always incredibly well discounted. They knock a huge amount of money off this watch. I think it looks fantastic. There's a little bit of originality there. It houses the PT5000. It's titanium. It's incredibly well finished. You can pick it up with an SW200 or ETA 2824. $290 at the moment prior to the sale starting, although I haven't checked all the coupons. So let's check out and see what I can pick this up for. There we go, $223. That's a decent price again prior to the sale starting, but I've seen this watch much cheaper than that during the big AliExpress sales, so I just have to include it. It's an amazing watch. Now I've got a couple of Boltony watches to show you. Again, I've reviewed these recently, so I will put the links in the video description. Incredible brand this, a very strong following. Their build quality is always very good. They produce a decent mix of watches, so sporty watches, vintage inspired watches, different sizes. They use different movements. Yeah, they always use the right movements as well, so they often use the NH38 when a watch doesn't have a date, for example. It's one of the reasons why people love this brand. And I really like this watch, in particular this version. Yeah, lovely burgundy dial, absolutely gorgeous. I don't expect this one to be a massive seller, but yeah, it's a fantastic watch. They've also recently released a new larger version. This is a 39mm version, Roman numerals on the dial. This is the watch that I was wearing in the intro. I haven't reviewed this one yet, but I'm spending a little bit of time with it. Both of these watches house the NH35. There is a date complication on the dial, so again, no ghost position on the crown. The first one I'm able to pick up for $210 prior to the sale starting. Again, decent price, but let's hope we can get that a little bit cheaper during the sale. And this second one, which is 39mm, slightly different design as well, $183 prior to the sale starting, a little bit cheaper. Yeah, the prices are already really strong, aren't they? But I suspect they'll be even better in the upcoming sale. This is the second Boltony that I want to show you, a Pi Pan homage. Oh, fantastic watch. It's unbelievable. Every watch that Boltony makes is incredible, but this one in particular, I don't think anybody saw this one coming. In my review, I showed both versions, the lighter dial version and the darker dial version with a gold case and gold accents and hands. Yeah, $380. Let's see what we can get these for. I've just been offered this watch for $298. The reason this one's quite a bit more is because it houses the Miyota 9039. Of course it is, because there's no date complication on the dial. Now, they have produced a more affordable version housing the ST17 movement, so you've got the small seconds complication above the 6. Again, there's a few versions of this available. Let's see what we can get this one for. $157 prior to the sale starting. None of these watches are ridiculously expensive, are they? It doesn't look like they've raised their prices anyway prior to the sale starting. But still, if we can pick these up for any less during the sale, I think they'll be amazing. This next watch is a Proxima. Absolutely love Proxima watches. I haven't handled this particular version yet. I think it's on its way. Hopefully, if I can, I'll review it before the sale ends. It's an NH34 powered GMT. I love that slim bezel with the 2-24 on it. Gorgeous hands, capped. They're triple facet hands. Their build quality, like a lot of the brands that you'll see in my videos like this, very, very nice. What can we pick this one up for? Well, it says they're $170. Let's buy now. Oh, they've knocked $20 off. $150 prior to the sale starting. I'm not so sure we'll see that one much cheaper, to be honest, during the sale. Anyway, let's move on. Next is a Chronos. I reviewed this very recently, only a few days ago, actually. These are new dials. You've got perlage and rhombus dials, and I showed these purple dials. A little bit like Boltony, they've used the correct movements, so there's no ghost position on the crown. They've used the PT 5004, I believe it is, which is the sort of no date version of the PT 5. Oh, there it is. Look, PT 5004. A few different color versions available. Unbelievable build quality, incredible dials. I strongly recommend you go and have a look at the full review if you haven't seen it already. What can we get this one for? $222. Again, that's a great price for this watch. I'm not even sure you should bother waiting for the sale to start. Anyway, you never know. You might be able to get this watch for less than $200 during the sale. And if you can, that would be just an absolute steal. The next watch is probably the best finished sub $200 watch I've ever seen. When I reviewed it, it was available for less than $200. The finishing on this watch is staggering, simply outrageous. It looks like at the moment it's only available with a Miyota 9015, which is gonna make it a little bit more than $200. But anyway, let's see what we can get it for. Wow, it's only just over $200, isn't it? $212. If you could pick this watch up with a Miyota 9015 inside it during the sale, I mean, it is just a staggering deal. Right, I've got San Martin to finish off, and it's this one. The SN0144, the new version 2, I guess we're calling this, slightly different case. A few things have changed. This one has a mother of pearl dial, a bit like the Boltony that I was wearing during the intro. I've got this watch and I'm about to review it. It houses the Miyota 90S5, which is a decorated version of the 9015, one that is normally used in watches that have an open heart or an exhibition caseback. I'm not entirely sure why they're using that particular movement when I don't think there's an exhibition caseback on these watches. There isn't. Look, the casebacks are solid, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they're using that movement. But anyway, let's check out and see what we can pick up this watch for. $312. It's not a bad price at all for this watch. It's been a massive seller for San Martin, the SN0144 series. This is the latest version. Very nice dial. Doesn't have the Chinese numbers on the dial, which is also available if you want that. But yeah, I think this one's going to be more popular. Mother of pearl dial, gorgeous. Yeah, I wonder what that's going to cost during the sale. We will find out soon enough, right? If you're looking for an incredible watch during this upcoming sale, I would strongly recommend considering, any of the 10 that I've shown you in this video. I suspect they're all going to be discounted. How well, I'm not entirely sure. They're already pretty well priced, aren't they? So fingers crossed you'll be able to pick up a decent watch with a decent discount. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section.